What's up guys, Trout here, and today I want to say thank you for 1.5k, really means a lot. So I thought by giving you my thanks, I will do a special Tutorial Tuesday. Now this Tutorial Tuesday is on audio manipulation and effects and how do I make my gun sounds and all that. It's pretty much a special because I'm teaching you how to do pretty much the main base of an edit. Your gun sounds and your effects and all that are really the main base of what makes an edit. But yeah, let's get into it. I want to say thank you to Emil for letting me use his wishes, so his build up and then his bass sound that he found and created. So there will be a download down there. You're going to need to download them if you want to pull off mine slash I guess you could say his gun sounds. But yeah, so pretty much we're making this gun sound turn into this. So here's the original. And then here is my gun sound for it. So it has a lot more bass and a lot more kick and power to it, and I really love it. Also, we're going to be doing a tutorial in this one video on how to make your song sound a little bit more bassy and have a little bit more kick to it. So that's before, and here's after. So it has a lot more bass to it, and you can hear the kicks better. Also, I'm going to be teaching you how to do the muffle effect. Now, this is a really old effect, but you know, might as well just do it since this is an audio effect. So pretty much it's from this to this, and then here's this. You can hear how it muffles for this part if I take away the gun sounds. You can really hear it. So yeah, so let's get right into this. So to make a gun sound, well, to make my gun sounds for a DSR, it works for whatever you're going to do here. It works for every other gun sound. You're just going to have to tweak it. It's just to show you the main concept of how to mess with it. So yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to take this whoosh sound and put it right before, not right before, you want to keep this little wave underneath your gun sound. And we're going to trim it up depending on how much you want it to lead up to. I mean, you could have it just full on go like this. You can hear the whole whoosh behind it, but I'm going to trim it down a little bit and then add a fade to it going into it to about right here. And then I'm going to right click the fade and I'm going to set it to this little slope one right here, third one down, and then so it leads up a lot smoother. Alright, now we're going to take this bass and trim it down. I'm going to line it up with the gun sound here, and then we're going to split it with the gun sound. At the end, you hit S to split. And then we're going to fade it with the same fade, but this time it's going out. And we're going to bring it to half. We're going to fade this up here. We're going to do the same thing, but we're not going to bring the opacity down with the gun sound. We're going to keep it the same volume. Now we're going to duplicate this. We're going to hold Control, click, and I'm going to drag it all the way down. Right click, and go into my audio event effects. Now you're going to click Track EQ. Double click that, hit OK. Alright, you're going to get this menu here. Now I'm going to pull up my preset and pretty much click one just to make sure you're on one. You're going to copy down these settings and you can pause it and put it down. And then 2, here's the settings for number 2. So just pause it and copy the settings into yours. 3, 4. You don't have to mess with the channels are fine. So after you get 1, 2, 3, and 4, you're gonna come up here to preset and name it like bass if you want, and pretty much, yeah, you'll have your bass for that. Now, what it sounds like, what it will sound like with the bass on it is this. So it has actually a lot of bass into the gun sound now. Mixed with all this other stuff, you'll hear this. And that actually is pretty much my gun sound right there. That is it. That is how I do that. That finished. Boom. Alright, now you can mess with it. You know, bring down this if it's too loud, or make it longer if you wanted to. And you can just pretty much mess with it. Now there's going to be times when your gun sound's not loud enough, so you have to duplicate the original gun sound at the bottom so that it can be louder. You know, and just mess around with that pretty much until you find what gun sound fits. Now for chill songs, you can do the exact same thing pretty much, but just turn down the volume a lot, because you don't want, for chill songs, you don't want to have a long, hard, bassy gunshot into your edit if it's chill, you know. But anyways, moving on to the next thing, adding bass to your audio, pretty much songs, yeah. Alright, so what we're going to do, we're going to copy this and drag it right under. Of course, go into our audio effects, you can click that little button there, and go to track EQ again, and then add your bass preset. Now you can just bring the opacity down, or the gain I guess, to about halfway, and you pretty much are done with your bass. You have a nice bassy song. This is for songs that aren't that bassy. Like you can tell, like the audio waves with this and the audio waves with this. This doesn't have much loudness to it nor bass. So yeah, it just adds a lot of bass to it. You know, and pretty much that's it for bass. Moving on to the next one. Pretty much the muffle effect. To pull this off, you're gonna have to do some pretty accurate splitting. So we're gonna come here on this beat, and we're gonna split it. Make sure it is pretty much perfect. So make it perfect. I'm gonna drag this over so that it is split right on that beat. I'm gonna come over here to the next beat, and I'm gonna split it. Do the exact same thing. Alright, so now we have just a split clip, there's nothing on it. Now we're going to go into our audio event, and we're going to click amplitude modulation, double click that, hit OK. Now, once again, copy down these settings, and give you some time to pause it and do that. And then you'll have this sound. Now you can just add your gun sounds to it. Pretty much I did the same thing over here, and you'll have a really sick shot after shot. Now what I did was, since if I kept this original, so the loudness and everything to normal, you would have, it sounds really too loud. So you can tell it's too loud, so I just pretty much brought everything down. There you go, and that is pretty much it. You can download Emil's sounds in the description, or you can download his editing pack. I'll have both if you just want to download his sounds, or you can download his editing pack, because, you know, if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have these gun sounds pretty much. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for 1.5K. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Thank you to Chris for making my thumbnails and my banner. That really means a lot. And yeah, see you guys in the next one. Please leave your comments down below on what you want me to do next week, and I will definitely try to do it. Yeah.